Howdy everybody, Pseudopax here from athletes.gg, and my god was Combo Breaker amazing this weekend. There are a ton of amazing highlights, so let's just get started. First up is Street Fighter V. While Punk would end up taking the tournament over getting bracket reset by Problem X's Pocket Abigail, the best set of the tournament has to go to John Takeuchi versus Haitani in losers quarters. This was a back and forth set, with both players alternating games in even rounds. There were tons of close comebacks with both players clutching it out with just a sliver of health, but it was Haitani's Akuma that was able to persevere in the final round of Game 5 and move on. Dragon Ball FighterZ was back in action with Combo Breaker being the first major tournament post-patch. There were a ton of great moments like Sonic Fox and Tachikawa with the mutual disrespect, and Goichi continuing to assert his dominance by handily beating runner-up Hokkien God with GT Goku. But the hypest part of the tournament was Shanks' losers run with his point girl Android 18. Not only was he able to stave off a near comeback by Chris G, but he was also able to send Sonic Fox to the Shadow Realm with incredibly clutch usage of Android 18's barrier to stuff out a lot of pressure. Tekken 7's Grand Finals had the perfect storyline going in. Anakin and his Jack were coming from winner's side as the only American hope left for a Tekken World Tour win. Nii was scrambling from loser's side looking for revenge from winner's finals. Right off the bat, Anakin was proving that his earlier win was no fluke, going up 2-0 without a hitch. But Nii quickly dropped Devil Jin for his tried and true Paul Phoenix. Anakin kept it close in rounds, but Nii was able to pull out the reverse 3-0 and force a bracket reset. This time, it was Nii's turn to handily go up 2-0, but Anakin was not down for the count, turning things around in Game 3. Game 4 looked like all hope was lost with Nii going up 2 rounds to none, but Anakin was able to clutch out 3 straight round wins to force a Game 5. Nii again went up 2 rounds, and while Anakin tried his best to recreate the magic, the set would end in a dramatic timeout with Nii claiming his first victory of the season. To end Combo Breaker was the main event, Mortal Kombat 11. This was the very first stop for the Pro Competition Tour. As you'd expect, the story here revolved around Sonic Fox. Although he was just coming off a dominating win from Summit, he would be entering top 8 from loser's side thanks to a loss from Tweety in top 24. Not only that, but despite being the best NRS player in history, Sonic Fox has never won a Combo Breaker. He's got a tough road ahead of him if he wants to accomplish this. In losers quarters, he had to do a run back of EVO 2015 Grand Finals against a Foxy Grandpa. Aaron Black was just not getting the job done this weekend, so he pulled out his Jackie to clutch out a Game 5 set. When the Jackie wasn't working out against Samij, he pulled out the old beta main Scarlet to clutch out another Game 5 set. This earned him a run back against Tweety in losers finals, which he disposed of in a quick 3-0. While he was able to bring Scar to a Game 5 in Grand Finals, Scar would ultimately be able to clutch out the win and force Sonic Fox to hold that L for yet another year. So that's it for today, guys. If you like what you saw here, hit that button. We upload new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, so make sure to subscribe if you like FGC or esports news and want to keep up to date. We'll be going to DreamHack this Friday, so definitely make sure to come back and check out our vlog from DreamHack and our live on-site coverage of what goes on at DreamHack. So we'll see you in the next one.